Hey there, science fans! Welcome to a journey that's going to take us across the greatest expanse of water on our planet. Today, we're diving into something truly massive, the Pacific Ocean. It's not just a body of water, it's a world of its own, teeming with mysteries and wonders. When you look at a globe all that blue, that's mostly the Pacific, Earth's largest ocean. It covers more area than all the land on Earth combined, over 63 million square miles. It's not just big, it's a liquid continent shaping our planet in ways you might not realize. Its vastness influences everything from the air we breathe to the weather we experience. Imagine standing on a beach, gazing at waves that stretch farther than you could ever travel in a month. The Pacific's reach is so immense, it touches more than 50 countries and thousands of islands. That endless horizon, just a hint of the Pacific's true scale. Its depths are so profound, we've explored less of its seafloor than the surface of Mars. The Pacific is the main reason Earth is called the Blue Planet. Its waters reflect the sky, giving our world its signature color from space. Its name means peaceful, but don't be fooled. This ocean is a powerhouse with fierce storms and mighty currents. Typhoons, tsunamis, and powerful winds are all born here. It shaped continents, influenced history, and still holds countless secrets in its depths. Ancient civilizations navigated its waters, and new species are still being discovered today. The Pacific is a critical engine for Earth's climate, driving weather patterns and connecting cultures across the globe. Its currents move heat and nutrients, affecting life everywhere. From tiny plankton to the blue whale, the largest animal ever to live, life here is astonishingly diverse. Coral reefs, kelp forests, and deep trenches are home to creatures found nowhere else. In this adventure, we'll measure its size, explore its depths, and meet some of its wildest inhabitants. We'll uncover how the Pacific shapes our world and why it's so vital to life on Earth. Get ready to have your mind blown by the biggest, deepest, and mightiest ocean on our planet. Let's dive in and discover the Pacific together. Let's talk numbers. When we say the Pacific Ocean is big, we're talking about a scale that's almost impossible to wrap your mind around. The Pacific Ocean covers about 165 million square kilometers, over 63 million square miles. That's more than double the size of the Atlantic Ocean, and it dwarfs every other ocean on the planet. In fact, it takes up about 1/3 of Earth's surface, which means it has more area than all the continents combined. Imagine every landmass you know, Asia, Africa, North and South America, Europe, Australia, and Antarctica, all fitting inside the Pacific with space to spare. If you merged every continent together, you'd still have room left in the Pacific. It's like an enormous blue canvas, stretching farther than the eye, or even the imagination can see. At its widest point from Indonesia all the way to Colombia, the Pacific stretches nearly 20,000 kilometers, about 12,400 miles. That's almost halfway around the entire globe. If you tried to fly straight across, it would take you over 18 hours in a jet, non-stop. In the middle of this vastness lies Point Nemo, the oceanic pole of inaccessibility. Here you're farther from land than anywhere else on Earth. So remote that astronauts orbiting the International Space Station are sometimes closer to you than any other human on land. The Pacific runs from the icy Arctic in the north through steamy tropics all the way down to the frigid waters of Antarctica in the south. It spans every climate zone, from polar to temperate to tropical. Its vastness is almost beyond comprehension, a true planetary giant. Standing on its shore, you're looking at a horizon that seems to go on forever with no end in sight. Imagine driving across it. If there were a road, you'd be on it for weeks, maybe even months, and still not reach the other side. It's a journey that would test the limits of endurance and patience. This ocean is a world-spanning entity, connecting the very top of our planet to the very bottom, and touching the shores of dozens of countries and countless islands along the way. Its size shapes everything, from the weather systems that drive our climate, to the trade routes that connect continents, to the very face of our planet's coastlines. The Pacific is a force of nature, influencing life on Earth in ways both seen and unseen. The Pacific isn't just big, it's the biggest thing on Earth, a vast blue expanse that defines our world. Now let's put that into perspective and see just how this ocean compares to everything else on our planet. Numbers are impressive, but sometimes they don't quite capture the true scale of what we're talking about. The Pacific Ocean is so vast, so overwhelmingly immense, that it's easy to lose perspective. So let's try to make those numbers real. Let's put the Pacific into perspective. Imagine standing on the shore, looking out at the endless blue. It stretches farther than the eye can see, and even that is just a tiny fraction of its true size. The United States, including Alaska and Hawaii, covers about 9.8 million square kilometers. That's a huge area, spanning mountains, forests, deserts, and cities. But the Pacific Ocean? You could fit the entire United States into the Pacific more than 16 times over. That's like taking the whole country and copying it again and again and still having room to spare. Now let's look beyond Earth. The surface area of the moon is only about 38 million square kilometers. That means the Pacific is over 4 times bigger than the entire surface of the moon. Imagine an ocean so big, it could swallow the moon's surface several times. If you were an alien arriving on the Pacific side of Earth, you might think you'd found a planet made almost entirely of water. From space, the Pacific dominates the globe, a shimmering blue expanse that seems to go on forever. In fact, all of Earth's land combined, every continent, every island, is still smaller than the Pacific Ocean alone. The Pacific is the single largest feature on our planet's surface. At its widest point, the Pacific stretches more than 5 times the distance from New York to Los Angeles. That's a journey that would take days to cross, even by plane. Flying from Asia to North America means hours spent soaring above nothing but endless blue, with no land in sight, just the vast open ocean below. These comparisons show just how dominant the Pacific is. It truly defines our planet's look from space. When you see Earth from afar, it's the Pacific that stands out, wrapping the globe in blue. The Pacific isn't just an ocean, it's the feature that makes Earth unique in the solar system. No other planet we know has anything like it. Its scale is cosmic, not just global. The Pacific is a reminder of just how extraordinary our world really is. So, the next time you look at a map, remember, most of that blue you see is the Pacific. It's not just a part of our world, it's the heart of it. It's the ocean that makes our world, well, our world. The Pacific shapes our climate, our weather, and our very sense of what it means to live on a blue planet. Now let's go deeper. The Pacific isn't just wide, it's deep. On average, it's about 4,000 meters deep. Imagine 8 Empire State Buildings stacked up. The Mariana Trench, home to Challenger Deep, plunges nearly 11,000 meters, deeper than Mount Everest is tall. The pressure there is over 1,000 times what we feel at the surface. The Pacific holds more than half of all free water on Earth, over 710 million cubic kilometers. That's enough water to cover California 1,000 miles deep. The deep Pacific is a world of darkness, crushing pressure, and bizarre life. Creatures like ghostly snailfish and giant amphipods thrive where humans can barely visit. The Pacific's depths are a hidden biosphere, a final frontier for exploration. It's not just empty space, it's teeming with life adapted to the extreme. The ocean's depth is as mind-blowing as its width. How does the Pacific stack up against other oceans? It's the king, bigger than the Atlantic and Indian Oceans combined. The Pacific, 165 million square kilometers. Atlantic, 106 million. Indian, 73 million. The Arctic could fit inside the Pacific more than 11 times. The Pacific is also deeper and holds more water than any other ocean. Its deepest point, the Mariana Trench, dwarfs the Atlantic's Puerto Rico Trench. The Pacific's sheer scale gives it a unique influence on global climate and weather. Its vast surface acts like a giant solar panel, driving patterns like El Niño and La Niña. Events in the Pacific ripple across the world, affecting weather, trade, and life everywhere. Understanding the Pacific is key to understanding our planet. It's not just another ocean, it's ocean. Why is the Pacific so huge? The answer lies beneath the waves, in Earth's moving crust. The Pacific sits atop the largest tectonic plate, mostly oceanic crust, which is denser and thinner than continents. Around its edges is the Ring of Fire, where the Pacific plate dives under others, creating volcanoes and earthquakes. The Pacific is shrinking slowly, about an inch or two per year, because subduction outpaces new crust formation. But it's still massive, a remnant of the ancient superocean Panthalassa that surrounded Pangaea. As continents drifted apart, the Atlantic grew and the Pacific shrank, but it remains the world's largest ocean. The Pacific's size is a snapshot in geological time, a testament to the slow-motion dance of tectonic plates. Its floor is constantly recycled, making it both ancient and ever-changing. The Pacific's story is written in the rocks beneath its waves. The Pacific isn't empty, it's bursting with life and islands. Over 25,000 islands dot its surface, more than all other oceans combined. The Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest living structure, thrives here, visible even from space. The Pacific is home to blue whales, sea otters, bioluminescent creatures, and countless unique species. Its vastness and isolation have created hotspots of evolution, like the Galapagos Islands. The Ring of Fire makes this ocean a hotspot for volcanoes and earthquakes, sometimes triggering tsunamis that cross entire basins. The Pacific's power shapes both land and life, making it a realm of constant change and discovery. It's a living laboratory, teeming with wonders. The Pacific is Earth's climate engine, absorbing solar energy and driving weather worldwide. Warm Pacific waters fuel massive storms and influence rainfall from Asia to the Americas. The El Niño cycle starts here, shifting weather patterns and affecting crops, fisheries, and economies across the globe. The Pacific is also the world's busiest trade route. Thousands of ships cross it daily, connecting continents and economies. Ports like Los Angeles, Shanghai, and Singapore are global hubs thanks to this ocean. The Pacific absorbs about a quarter of the CO2 we emit, helping slow climate change. But this comes at a cost. Ocean acidification threatens corals and shellfish. The Pacific's health is vital for our planet's future. Its influence reaches every corner of the globe, from weather to trade to the air we breathe. Protecting the Pacific means protecting ourselves. It's the heart of our interconnected world. The Pacific Ocean is more than just big. It's a world-defining force. It covers a third of our planet, holds half its water, and plunges deeper than Everest is tall. Its vastness shapes weather, trade, and life itself. The Pacific is a living legacy of Earth's history, a cradle for cultures and creatures, and a source of endless wonder. Even today, much of it remains unexplored, a frontier right here on Earth. The more we learn about the Pacific, the better we can protect it and ourselves. So next time you see that big patch of blue, remember, it's the heart of our planet. Thanks for exploring with me.